See that, boys and girls? That's called a winning car. Yes, I said it. Chase won today. 2 career wins in 2018. First on the oval. 251 wins for Hendrick. 20th Hendrick win at Dover. So you can say Hendrick is pretty good at Dover because he's the sixth different driver to win at Dover for the Hendrick camp. Jeff is one there. Jimmy, some others. So here's the rundown of what happened. The first half of the race was a snooze fest. It was just Harvick the entire time. Kyle Busch was not really a factor at all in that race, so he had some issues. I think a lot of the big three had issues today, but Harvick won the first 2 stages, led nearly like 300 laps, or did. And at one point, Stewart-Haas was 1, 2, 3, 4, and looked like they were gonna win with Almirola up front. And then a caution came out for debris on track that caught on the got damage on Logano's car, so caution came out for that. And then people came to pit road. I think there was like about 20 to, I don't know, I think there was about 12 laps to go at that point. And a handful of drivers came down pit road. I don't know how many laps it was, but a handful of drivers came down pit road. The leaders did, except for Chase. So he was in prime position, but on older tires. Everyone else behind him, I think, got fresher tires. But at the end of the day, we were battling Denny, who had fresher right side tires. And the restart, after that caution, Chase was like gone. There was like a 3-wide battle between him, Denny, and Brad Keselowski, but Brad, I guess, fell back, and there was like the whole kind of carnage with him, Bowman, and Almirola. I was like, I felt bad for Bowman. He got caught up in that mess. I was like, he didn't need that crap. He was running that came back and fought for a top 10. But Chase had his fair share of bad luck today before things turned around for him. He had a tire violation in like stage 2, and had to go to the tail end of the field. Like we started 15th, 16th, and battled all the way back to the top 10. To finish 9th in stage 2. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So everyone had, all playoff drivers seemed to have issues today. A few of them were caught in some carnage. Some had some pit road issues, tire issues, just body, like car body issues. So we were battling against non-playoff drivers at this point. Denny Hamlin, and of course they brought up Martinsville from last year. I'm like, what? Whatever, people. Well, like Denny wasn't in the playoffs anymore, so I don't know why that needed to be a factor. But Chase started in the front row yet again with Denny Hamlin. And Chase again on much older tires than Denny was. All right side tires for Denny. Chase got a huge push from Eric Jones. I was like, thank you, Jones, for that. Thank you. Thank you. And we got to the lead, got by Denny, and people are like, Denny should have wrecked him, pushed him out of the way, and this and that. So wreck him, like, people, first off, able to wreck him, he had to get to his back bumper, which he could not do. So, and then he even admitted that he didn't want to make contact with Chase because it would end up in disaster, and we didn't need a repeat of Martinsville. So, there's some mutual. I wouldn't say the whole thing, like they're the whole enemy thing is squashed yet. Their little feud is squashed, but I would say it's on its way to that. They have a mutual respect now, but I wouldn't say they fully got over the whole thing. So, but Denny made a joke about it on his post race interview. If you haven't seen it, you have to go watch it. It's pretty funny. About him and Chase finishing 1-2 and having no drama. So, but Denny basically congratulated Chase on the cool down lap after he won. So Chase gave him a little bump, and Bubba came and congratulated him on the win. Whereas like soon after, Jeff Gordon was there and Mr. Hendrick was there. I was like Jeff was standing with Chase beginning of like during pre-race and all that, and I was like, I just had this feeling that something was gonna happen today. I was like, I had this feeling. It was like the same feeling I had before Watkins won. It was just like this feeling. As I'm like, I have a feeling he could get this done today because they were overhyping Larson yet again. He's the fastest Chevy. He's the favorite to win. Like, yeah, Larson was not even in the top 10 or top 5, hardly at all during the race. So he was having some kind of issues and whatnot, but every time they overhype Larson, he has issues. At like Michigan, both races they overhyped him then, and he sucked both races. Hyped him up at like Bristol, didn't win. Hyped him up today, didn't win. Was not a non-factor. So anyway, it was just so cool to see Jeff there and be at this Chase's pit box and have Hendrick there, and that was just a special moment between Chase and Hendrick, like that hug thing. That's like Hendrick is such a family oriented organization. You don't see any other team like that. Like people can say what they want about Mr. H and Chase and whatever and but Hendrick took a chance on Chase when Chase was 14. And they did the whole developmental like program, whatever. And then Napa came on board before like his rookie season of Xfinity. And they just, sorry, my nose is like, I'm not picking my nose, just there's something like right at the edge of my nose pissing me off. So Hendrick gave him a shot. People was like, he needs to be running a Ford like his dad. I'm like, he doesn't need to be doing anything. He's doing just fine with Hendrick, and Ford didn't want him to begin with. Hendrick took a shot at him, signed him at 14, and now here he is. 2 wins this season, almost 2 months apart exactly. It's just one was to get into the playoffs because he was like on the cut line basically of the playoffs. And then now he got through the round of 12 too, and won the first race of the round of 12 to move on to the round of 8, where he has 2 great tracks that he can win at: Martinsville and Phoenix ISM, you should say. And he's kind of pretty good at Homestead, so we'll see. People keep talking about the big 3, but they were not really a factor at the end of that race. Truex finished 15th. I don't know where Busch ended up, and Harvick didn't win, so that's a good thing. And people say Chase should not have won that race. He was not consistent, and I'm like, last time I checked, you weren't making strategy calls to put him up front. You didn't have the fast car to get him up front, so you didn't have the pit crew that Chase had to get him where he was. It was like almost a repeat of Indy last year with Kasey Kahne, where a late race caution came out and they stayed on track. And like multiple restarts, overtime, like boom, victory is ours. So Chase has 2 wins this season, 251 for Hendrick, 20 wins at Dover for Hendrick, and Chase is the 6th different driver of Hendrick to win at Dover. That was an exciting end of that race. And again, haters are just gonna hate. They're salty. Salty. They're saying Denny should have won that race, or Harvick, or Almirola, and this and that. I'm like, people, get over it. Circumstances weren't in their, like, luck was not on their side today. Welcome to being a Chase fan, where we've watched Chase get bitten in the ass so many times by late race cautions and have things happen to him like it did to Almirola today and to Bowyer and all those. Oh yeah, Bowyer wrecked out today. So he had tire issues. So that kind of helped. Anyway, Chase earned that win. And to all the haters, get a grip and grow up. I had someone say until he has as many wins as Harvick, Busch, and Kyle, and championships, he's a nobody. And I'm like, and again, this is coming from a Kyle Busch fan, so I'm not really shocked. I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I wasn't talking crap about your driver to begin with. If your driver wins, whoop-de-doo, I don't say shit about it. I don't go and like, oh, your driver sucks, and just Like I said, nothing along the lines of Harvick, Busch, or anyone else. I was just talking about my driver and how excited I was that he got redemption at a track that he almost won at several times. And the thing is, he's in his 3rd season. Of course, he's not going to have as many wins as Busch or Harvick or Brad or whatever. He will get to that level. Just give him time. He should have had like at least 10 races, 10 wins at this point, but luck was not on his side. Now working the momentum and things are falling into place, and that team is gelling at the right time, just like last year, but now we're turning those second places into wins. Like last year, the fall Dover race, 2nd place. This year, a win. Go to Talladega, we're going to go for the win. Kansas, we're going to go for the win. Martinsville, go for the win. Get redemption. Go to Phoenix and get redemption. So, competition, watch out.